Hello and welcome back to another CEO.CA interview. Today we're welcoming a new company onto our platform called White Gold. And who better than to bring on the CEO of White Gold, David Donofrio. So David, for our audience, I thought we could start off with a good overview of what you're doing and why you're also personally interested in the story.
Thank you, nice to be here. This is a very exciting story that I'm really pleased to share with people. I've been in this industry for over 20 years now. I'm a principal at the Power One Capital Group. We're a merchant bank, and we've been investing in financing in exploration projects. We've been fortunate to have tremendous success in the industry over that time. And White Gold has emerged as one of those projects that really checks all the boxes when it comes to very special opportunities in the industry. And why do we like it so much? It's in a great place, it's very prospective, we've had tremendous success, and we've been able to attract some of the best and brightest minds in the world to back us. So, a little more specific, our project is based in Canada's Yukon, in the Klondike district. This was the epicenter of the famous gold rush. 20 million ounces of gold were found on surface, yet no one did any modern day exploration until about 15 years ago. And it wasn't until our partner, the notorious prospector Shawn went there with the theory that that gold did not come from the sky, it must have come from the bedrock, and there must be a source or many sources. And he was absolutely right. He's been tremendously successful. He's found millions and millions of ounces of gold. Much of that's in White Gold. We have tied up a land package over 1 million acres or 300,000 hectares. We've just started to scratch the surface, and we're having remarkable success. So we are extremely excited about what we see ahead of us.
Now, you just updated the market with mineral resource.
Yes.
Tell us about that milestone and why it's significant for your shareholders.
No, it's great. Listen, as a junior company, what's our goal? Our goal is to discover whatever commodity you're looking for and build resources. So we have now announced a resource. It was a little over 2.3 million ounces of gold at an average grade of 1.8 grams per ton. It is now the 5th highest grade deposit, over 2 million ounces, owned by a junior in Canada.
Wow.
That is a pretty remarkable milestone. It is open for growth in basically every direction. We think it can grow substantially, and that is just a very small portion of our overall land package and where I think the real opportunity is. And what's really so exciting is we've seen the work that it took to make that discovery and grow those ounces. I think we've sort of cracked the code, and now we're starting to accelerate new discoveries within our district.
Now, you're also involved with Agnico and Kinross,
Yes.
2 major players in gold. What does that deal look like here?
So they're shareholders. Agnico owns 19% of the company. Kinross owns 10 or 12%. Along with ourselves, is owning about another 15%. And what that, to me, and why I like that, I'm so excited about that, that really sort of validates our theories, or at least it shows that there's someone else who thinks the same way we do in terms of the potential of the opportunity. And when it's 2 of the best mining companies in the world that share your thought, that's very rewarding. And I think what they see is this opportunity really checks all the boxes of what you want to see when you're getting involved in a company. First of all, you want to look for a big prize. What we believe this is a district. So the same as Timmins, Val-d'Or, but we're entering that district effectively what they did there 100 years ago. So the opportunity to go and tie up a district that's this perspective, with this much history, this much recent success, in a tier 1 safe place like Canada, I don't think you could ask for a better set of circumstances. That's what attracted us to the opportunity, and that's what attracted these guys to the opportunity as well.
I mean, it's funny because you're coming from both the buy side and sell side now, representing the company.
For sure, yeah.
I don't know exactly how long you've been at White Gold so far, but any upcoming challenges you see over the year for capital raising, other situations that you're preparing for?
So it's interesting, and at the end of the day, the buy side is very important because that's what drives the business. You need capital. It's been an incredibly difficult capital environment for the last couple of years, although I do feel the sentiment towards risk is improving. A lot of that's driven by the interest rates. That is certainly moving in the right direction now. We are very fortunate to have such strong capital partners. We just financed in December, so we are fully funded now and ready to go. We have a number of very exciting projects that we'll be working on this year on the gold side. And this package, what we've learned in the last several years of the work we've done, not only is it highly prospective for gold, it's also highly prospective for several critical minerals, primarily copper, molybdenum. We found occurrences of antimony. So there's just so much going on, which really should not come as a surprise. if you look at the Tintina Belt, which is where this is situated, that runs from BC to Alaska. BC and Alaska have had exceptional amounts of discoveries, more so than the Yukon, but they've also had way more work done, way more invested. In the last number of years, where more money is getting invested in Yukon, lo and behold, we're having incredible exploration success. So I think the more work that gets done, the more success we're going to have, and you're going to see the more interest coming to the area. So this is really the very, very early days, I think, of a rejuvenated interest in this part of Canada.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time to share the story, give us context. For our viewers who are watching, you can learn a ton more about White Gold on the website. Just search the ticker symbol and they'll be there. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.